They're off. Goldsmith between horses. There goes Impressive Bird. Now they race full position. Impressive Bird splits horses now taking command. It's Goldsmith on the outside second. Size Scooter in third. A length Swift Chance. 3 lengths back to Come On Johnny. 2 lengths back to Profiteer. Steel Mill Joe trails the field. Out of the turn now they curve into the box stretch, and Goldsmith has a 2-length lead. It's Impressive Bird second by 2 lengths. Size Scooter third, now a length, and Swift Chance. Positions on change off the quarter. 28-4 the first quarter, and Goldsmith sets the pace to on top. Impressive Bird closing the gap second. Here comes Swift Chance. First over into third on the inside. Size Scooter. Here comes Come On Johnny, followed by Profiteer and Steel Mill Joe. As they drive for the half-mile juncture, it's Goldsmith, but Swift Chance is on the attack on the outside, and Swift Chance up to challenge for the lead. 58-3, the race is half over, and Goldsmith leads into the clubhouse turn and neck on top. It's Swift Chance, a challenging second. Come On Johnny, he's set to go 3 wide. Impressive Bird needs racing room, and Profiteer out of the turn. They curve into the box stretch, and it's Goldsmith on the inside. Swift Chance second, but here comes Come On Johnny. 3 wide, now third, now second. Come On Johnny with a rush, powers up to take command. 3/4, 128-1, and Come On Johnny opens up the lead 2 lengths now. Profiteer moves into second, followed between horses Swift Chance and Goldsmith. At the top of the stretch, it's Come On Johnny opening up the lead now with every stride. Here they come, and down the stretch, it's Come On Johnny with the lead. It's Profiteer on the outside, followed by Swift Chance. It's Come On Johnny under urging. It is Come On Johnny. Profiteer close for third. Steel Mill Joe.
Park, length of the home stretch 1,360 feet. There is an open stretch here at Balmoral Park, and that open stretch begins.
Here they come. They're off. On the outside, Hey Make My Day left for the lead. There goes Nicholas T. Trained on the inside by Bound and Determined. Into the turn and Bound and Determined. Now powers into a 2-length lead. It's Nicholas T on the outside second. It's Brian's Bombshell. Right there in third, Hey Make My Day. Parked on the outside, followed by Blast Hanover. 2 lengths back to If Looks Could Kill. No Hood, and trailing, that's Wispy Raven. Your leader by the quarter is Bound and Determined. 28 seconds the early quarter. Bound and Determined leads the way 2 lengths. Nicholas T is second on the outside. It's Hey Make My Day. Followed on the inside of us is Brian's Bombshell. Blast Hanover. To the outside, it's No Hood. If Looks Could Kill, and Wispy Raven. They're moving for the half-mile juncture, and Bound and Determined opens up by 3 lengths. Nicholas T is second on the outside. Hey Make My Day. Halfway home, 57-3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn, and Bound and Determined leads the way 3 lengths. Nicholas T digs in second. That's Brian's Bombshell. Hey Make My Day. Blast Hanover with nowhere to go. 3 wide, there goes No Hood. Wispy Raven, If Looks Could Kill. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and Bound and Determined is under urging 3 lengths. There goes Brian's Bombshell in the second, and there goes Blast Hanover. 3/4, 127-1. Bound and Determined has a 3-length lead. It's Brian's Bombshell in second. Blast Hanover on the outside. It's No Hood. They turn for home. Your leader, Bound and Determined. Here they come, turning for home. Bound and Determined cuts the corner. Brian's Bombshell. Here comes Brian's Bombshell. It's Brian's Bombshell on the outside. Bound and Determined. Bound and Determined digs in. It's Bound and Determined at the wire.
Second race, a condition pace at a mile for fillies and mares. The purse $4,100. Wanda Clark is the owner of number 6. Ali Sheba, the 9. Anita's Beauty is scratched. Here's the field.
4th race pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. We're off. Between horses, hitching a ride left for the lead. There goes Jade's Image, joined on the inside by High Lonesome. Into the turn they race, and Jade's Image moves between horses, hitching a ride. Circles second on the outside, followed by High Lonesome back to second, hitching a ride. Looks to drop in third, Brooklet's Riggs. It's a length and a quarter back to Campus Captain, followed by Tom Servo and 7.5. Trailing the field, that's Rig as they drive by the opening quarter. 28-1 the quarter, and up front it's Jade's Image, your leader a length. High Lonesome right there in second. Here comes Campus Captain. Now fourth, now third, moving second on the outside. Here comes 7.5 moving right with him. It's High Lonesome back to fourth. On the inside of us is hitching a ride in Brooklet's Riggs as they approach the half-mile juncture. It's Jade's Image with the lead. Campus Captain is on the attack. High Lonesome is there. 58-3. Now they move into the clubhouse turn with Jade's Image, your leader. Campus Captain is on the outside, trying to come on second. High Lonesome right there in third, 7.5 with the leaders. On the inside, it's hitching a ride and Brooklet's Riggs. Now they curve into the box to reach Jade's Image, 3 parts of a length. It's Campus Captain on the outside, second. High Lonesome has pace, but with nowhere to go. On the inside of us, it's hitching a ride, 7.5, 3/4. 129 flat into the far turn. It's Jade's Image with the lead, but here comes Brooklet's Riggs. Look at him go. He's circling the field, third, moving into second, and with a rush, Brooklet's Riggs up to challenge Jade's Image. Here they come, turning for home, and Jade's Image cuts the corner. Brooklet's Riggs pulls alongside, and these two, now they're necks apart for the lead. It's Brooklet's Riggs on the outside. High Lonesome is there. Here comes High Lonesome. Brooklet's Riggs, High Lonesome, those two at the wire.
All-time
Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. Monster Mac between horses going for the lead. There goes Broadway Blackjack. Now they race into the first term, and Broadway Blackjack benefits from the inside. Monster Mac now jumps in second. That's Master Lincoln third. 2 lengths back to Double High. 2 lengths back to Lover Boy, followed by Jean's Prize. Razzie Rad trailing out of the turn and racing for the quarter, and Broadway Blackjack sets the pace. 2 lengths. Monster Mac is second. They're off the early quarter. 28-4 positions unchanged, and Broadway Blackjack sets the pace a length and 3/4. Monster Mac getting the trip second. 4 lengths back to Master Link. A length and a quarter to Lover Boy, followed in that turn by Double High. Jane's Prize and Razzie Rad trailing. Your leader is Broadway Blackjack. Here comes Master Link, was third, now hustling second on the outside. It's Monster Mac and Lover Boy. They're halfway home. 58-4 into the clubhouse turn, and Broadway Blackjack shows away a length and a quarter. Master Link on the attack on the outside. Monster Mac right there in third. On the outside of us, it's Lover Boy. Double High on the outside with cover. Jean's Prize and Razzie Rad trailing out of the turn. They curve into the box to Rich, and Broadway Blackjack has a 2-length lead. It's Master Lincoln second. Here comes Lover Boy. 3 wide on the outside, 3/4. 127-4 into the far turn, and Broadway Blackjack leads the way. Monster Mac getting the trip in second. Lover Boy 3 wide in third. Master Link between horses. Here they come, turning for home, and Broadway Blackjack cuts the corner. Monster Mac, he ducks to the open stretch. It's Broadway Blackjack with the lead. Monster Mac is trying to come on. Broadway Blackjack at the wire. They're off. Melvin Skipper on the outside goes for the lead. Haunted advances there, joined by One at Me, Co. the Sunrise. They thunder into that first turn, and Why Not Me benefits from the inside. Haunted advance. Second, number length and a quarter, Co. the Sunrise. In third, 2 lengths, Cambino. Pie-eyed Piper, Melvin Skipper parked on the outside. Ancient Irish and Carphone out of the turn and hustling for the quarter. It's Why Not Me, 2 on top. Honiton Van second, 2 lengths, Co. the Sunrise. 28 and 4 the early quarter, and Why Not Me is your pace setter, a length and 3/4. It's Honiton Van second, 2 lengths back to Co. the Sunrise. First over Cambino looking for cover. He flushes out Co. the Sunrise. Here comes Co. the Sunrise. Up now to challenge for the lead as they drive by the half. Co. the Sunrise explodes on the outside to take command. It's Why Not Me second. Cambino joins the leaders on the outside. Honiton advances there. Halfway home. 58 and 2 into the clubhouse turn. It's Co. the Sunrise with the lead. It's Why Not Me right there. Second, Cambino. First over and third. Here comes Pie-eyed Piper with cover. On the inside of us it's Honiton Vance. Carphone moves to the outside. It's Ancient Irish. Trailing the field, Melvin Skipper. Midway up the back stretch, Co. the Sunrise leads the way. Cambino under the whip on the outside, 3/4. 128 and 1. Now they swing into the far turn. It's Co. the Sunrise, 3 parts of a length. Cambino, another move at the leader on the outside. Pie-eyed Piper is there. Here they come, turning for home. It's Co. the Sunrise with the lead. Cambino moves at him on the outside as they come to mid-stretch. Here comes Cambino with a rush. It's Cambino on the outside at the wire. Top of the turn. 7th race Pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, there goes Grandpa's Buccaneer for the lead, joined on the outside by Mega Ditas. Now they charge into that first turn, and Grandpa's Buccaneer has the early speed. It's Let of the Moon right there in second. Mega Ditas looks to drop in third, 5 lengths back to Dancer's Idol, followed in that turn by the Famous Clown and OG's Prompter. Out of the turn and racing for the quarter, it's Grandpa's Buccaneer, your leader, 2 lengths, Light of the Moon, Mega Ditas. 28 and 1 the first quarter, and Grandpa's Buccaneer sets the pace now by 2 lengths. Light of the Moon right there in second. Dancer's Idol comes first over. Rough gated was Mega Ditas on the outside. The Famous Clown and OG's Prompter as they race for the half-mile marker. It's Doug Larson and Grandpa's Buccaneer with the lead, 2 lengths. Light of the Moon right there in second. It's Dancer's Idol first over. On the inside of us that's the Famous Clown. Halfway home, 58 and 4 into the clubhouse turn, and Grandpa's Buccaneer leads 2 lengths. Light of the Moon is right there in second. The Famous Clown in third. On the outside of us it's Dancer's Idol, followed by OG's Prompter. Out of the turn now they curve into the back stretch. Grandpa's Buccaneer has that 2-length lead. Light of the Moon is ready to come out in second. 3 lengths back to the Famous Clown. 3/4 on the board. 128 and 2, and Grandpa's Buccaneer leads 2 lengths. Light of the Moon stalks the leader in second. 3 lengths back to the Famous Clown at the top of the stretch. Grandpa's Buccaneer, but Light of the Moon is charging. Here they come, turning for home. Here comes Light of the Moon, and Light of the Moon powers on by. It's Grandpa's Buccaneer second on the outside. The Famous Clown and OG's Prompter. It is Light of the Moon opening up at the wire.
Post time tomorrow night, 7:30 for the first race from Maywood Park. Don't forget, tomorrow you can watch and bet the Breeders' Cup right here at Balmoral. Gates open at 9 o'clock. It all begins, first race from Breeders' Cup, Belmont Park, 10:55 They'll go 7 Breeders' Cup races, followed by 9 live races at Hawthorne. Gates open.
The turn. Here they come. Bama Legend lags behind. They're off. Summer Maine for the lead. There goes Columbia Nipper and One Bad Boy. Now they drive full position, and Columbia Nipper benefits from the inside. One Bad Boy right there in second. Keystone Throng in third, followed by Summer Maine, Bama Legend. 2 lengths to Happy Colors and Power On trailing out of the turn, and Columbia Nipper opens up by 3 lengths. It's One Bad Boy second, 2 lengths. Keystone Throng, they're off the early quarter. 28-3 the quarter, and Columbia Nipper leads the way 2 lengths. One Bad Boy is second, 2 lengths. Keystone Throng right with the leaders in third. Here comes Bama Legend, first over from fourth, now moving to third. He's taking over second. One Bad Boy is back to third. Happy Colors moves to the outside with cover as they drive for the half. It's Columbia Nipper leading the way 2 lengths. Bama Legend is second. Halfway home, 58-2 Columbia Nipper. Into the clubhouse turn, Bama Legend inching it closer second. One Bad Boy right with the leaders back to second. On the outside, Bama Legend in third, followed by Keystone Throng. On the outside, Happy Colors, Summer Maine, and Power On. Out of the turn, they curve into the box to reach Columbia Nipper. Leads the way, Bama Legend. Another move at the leader on the outside. One Bad Boy right there in third. 127-3 for the 3 quarters. Columbia Nipper into the far turn, a length and a quarter. One Bad Boy right there in second. Bama Legend 3 wide. Here comes Happy Colors. 4 wide. Here comes Power On. Here they come turning for home. It's Columbia Nipper with the lead. One Bad Boy. He ducks to the open stretch. It's Columbia Nipper, One Bad Boy. Columbia Nipper, One Bad Boy, and Happy Colors. Here they come. They're off. Evil Prey goes for the lead. Santa Rico Phantom is there. And there goes Limited Audition. Into the turn in Limited Audition. Benefits from the inside. Evil Prey. Between horses, second. Phantom 3 wide in third. Santa Rico with the leaders in fourth. 3 lengths back to Keystone Mandel. It's 5 lengths back to Gilboy. Followed by Mike's Cadet and Home Pro Michael. Your leader by the quarter is Limited Audition. 27-4, a lively first quarter. And Limited Audition sets the pace a length. Evil Prey right in his heels in second. Phantom Park first over in third, followed by Santa Rico. On the inside of us is Keystone Mandel. Now to the outside, here comes Gilboy, Mike's Cadet and Home Pro Michael. As they race for the half-mile marker, Limited Audition is your leader, a length and a quarter, but Evil Prey is right there second and 3 wide. Here comes Gilboy. 58 seconds flat, the race is half over. Limited Audition into the clubhouse turn, but Evil Prey pulls out of second, and there goes Santa Rico into second. On the outside, Evil Prey in third, followed on the outside of us is by Gilboy and Keystone Mandel. Now they curve into the box to reach, and Limited Audition has a 2-length lead. It's Santa Rico closing the gap second. It's Keystone Mandel in third, 3 wide. Gilboy and Evil Prey. 3 quarters, 128 and Limited Audition. Leans into the far turn, a length and a quarter. It's Santa Rico in second. On the outside of us it's Gilboy in third. Turning for home, Hostetler going to the whip. Here comes Santa Rico charging. Here they come down the stretch. It's Santa Rico now to take command. It's Limited Audition. A late move on the inside by Home Pro Michael. It's Santa Rico and Home Pro Michael. Santa Rico, Home Pro Michael, and Keystone Mandel.
Bring 5 minutes till post.
Here they come. They're off. It's Janimal in the center of the track for the lead. There goes Annie Rep on the inside. Joined on the extreme outside by Maros Robbie. Now they hustle into that first turn, and Janimal circles Annie Rep now to take command. But Maros Robbie picks up the leader's third, moving into second. Wiggles wants the top. Here comes Maros Robbie with a rush. Now to power on by. It's Janimal's second, 2 lengths Annie Rep. Third now by 2.5 lengths. Be home early as they drive by the quarter. 28 seconds. Now it's a speed duel up front as Janimal shoots back through now to regain command. It's Maros Robbie parked on the outside. Second, it's Annie Rap. Third, 2 lengths. Be home early. And to the outside, here comes Harvey Stewart, followed now by Boxer Little Madge GMC. As they approach the half-mile juncture, it's Janimal with the lead. It's Maros Robbie in second, and a Rap right there in third. 57-3, they're halfway home. Into the clubhouse turn, it's Janimal with the lead. On the inside, Annie Rap second, Maros Robbie. Parked on the outside, Harvey Stewart now with cover. On the inside, Be Home Early needs racing room. Followed by Boxer, it's a gap to Little Madge. And further back, GMC. Now they curve into the box to Rich, and Janimal opens up the lead now by 3 lengths. On the outside, it's Maros Robbie. Annie Rap is there. Between horses, Be Home Early finds racing room. 128-1 for the 3/4, and Janimal is opening up the lead under urging. It's Maros Robbie in second, Be Home Early moving to the top of the stretch. Janimal has a 4-length lead, but Tony Morgan is asking for more. Here they come down the stretch. It's Janimal with the lead. It's Maros Robbie and Be Home Early in mid-stretch. It's Janimal pulling away, and it's all Janimal tonight reporting home. 4 on top. Close for second, Maros Robbie and Be Home Early.
Trains Dean McGee drives 8 Final Dynasty. Owned by John and Karen Herring and John Long. John Herring.
Here they come. Off stride is Lake Hills Mike. They're off. Park Lane Warrior between horses. There goes Duke of Jackson Creek. Now they rule into that first turn, and Park Lane Warrior up to challenge and now take command. Duke of Jackson Creek. Second, a length and a quarter, American I Am. Third by 3 lengths, followed by Turn Me Loose Kid. 2 lengths back to Still in Stride, followed by Dancing Bankroll. It's 3 lengths back to American Thunder as they race by the quarter, trailing Lake Hills Mike. They're moving by the opening quarter. Your leader, Park Lane Warrior. 30-1, Park Lane Warrior. Here comes American I Am, pushing the pace in second, Duke of Jackson Creek. In third, here comes Turn Me Loose Kid. Followed on the outside of us is by Still in Stride. On the inside, Dancing Bankroll. American Thunder, Lake Hills Mike. Driving for the half-mile marker. A battle up front with Park Lane Warrior, your leader. On the outside, American I Am a challenging second. Duke of Jackson Creek and Turn Me Loose Kid. 1:01. Into the clubhouse turn they race. On the inside of horses, it's Park Lane Warrior. On the outside, American I Am a challenging second. Duke of Jackson Creek. is getting the trip third, followed on the outside by Turn Me Loose Kid, and he's set to go 3 wide, and there he goes. Out of the turn, they curve into the back stretch. Park Lane Warrior, Turn Me Loose Kid, now fourth, now third, moving second on the outside. They're driving by 3/4. Turn Me Loose Kid up to challenge Park Lane Warrior. 131 and 1 into the far turn. Park Lane Warrior with a nose in front. Turn Me Loose Kid alongside a challenging second, still in stride in third. Around the final turn, Park Lane Warrior and Turn Me Loose Kid. Here they coming down the stretch. Park Lane Warrior has the lead. Turn Me Loose Kid another move. Park Lane Warrior and Turn Me Loose Kid. Turn Me Loose Kid, Park Lane Warrior. Park Lane Warrior, Turn Me Loose Kid at the wire. Here at Maywood. So now let's go back to Balmoral.